Welcome to Japan, a nation renowned for its cutting-edge technology, exceptional quality of life, and a society where non-Asianarians stroll the streets with ease. As the world's third-largest economy, Japan boasts negligible crime rates, world-class education, and a standard of living that many countries envy. Yet, beneath this polished exterior lies a troubling reality, one that could threaten the nation's future. In this documentary, we'll uncover the hidden challenges Japan faces and explore whether this economic powerhouse is on the brink of collapse. In the 1980s, Japan was a global phenomenon. Its economy was a juggernaut, poised to overtake the United States as the world's leading superpower. Hollywood films like Die Hard and Blade Runner reflected American anxieties about Japan's rising influence, portraying a future dominated by Japanese corporations. This fear stemmed from Japan's remarkable economic ascent. From electronics to automobiles, Japanese products were synonymous with innovation and reliability. The nation's economic model, built on lifetime employment and corporate loyalty, was hailed as superior to Western systems. Graduates in Japan could expect immediate job offers upon leaving university, often with the promise of lifelong security. By 1990, Japan had solidified its position as the world's second-largest economy, with skyrocketing real estate prices and a booming stock market. Banks issued loans with little scrutiny, fueling unprecedented growth. Japan seemed unstoppable, but this prosperity was built on fragile foundations. Between 1990 and 1991, Japan's economic bubble burst. The stock market plummeted by over 40%, and real estate values collapsed by more than half. The reckless lending practices of the 1980s had created zombie companies, businesses that survived only because of endless loans despite being unprofitable. When the market crashed, investor confidence evaporated and Japan's economy ground to a halt. Once dubbed the economic tiger of Asia, Japan became a cautionary tale. Economic downturns are not uncommon, but Japan's crisis had a unique and devastating impact. To understand why, we must examine the country's rigid employment system. In Japan, a university graduate's career begins with shukatsu, an intense job hunting process. Major companies recruit only fresh graduates, subjecting candidates to rigorous interviews and training. Those who succeed are offered lifetime employment under the Shushin Koyo system. This cultural norm ensures job security but comes at a cost. Employees are expected to remain with one company for their entire career. Job switching is heavily stigmatized, and mid-career hiring is rare. This system creates stability but also inflexibility. If a graduate fails to secure a job during shukatsu, their prospects dim significantly. The door to corporate Japan opens only once. When the 1990 economic crisis hit, Japan's major corporations froze hiring. For over a decade, from 1990 to the early 2000s, fresh graduates faced a barren job market. By the time hiring resumed, those who graduated in the early 1990s were in their late 30s or 40s, too old to be considered under Japan's youth-centric hiring practices. This cohort, roughly 20 million strong, became known as Japan's lost generation. Many in this group were forced into low-wage, unstable jobs or became dependent on their parents. Some withdrew from society entirely, becoming hikikomori, individuals who isolate themselves at home, avoiding work and social contact. The psychological toll was immense, with rising rates of depression and, tragically, suicide. The lost generation's struggles have ripple effects. Without financial stability, many never married or started families, contributing to Japan's declining birth rate. Today, over 30% of Japan's population is over 60, making it a super-aged society. The absence of a younger generation, partly due to the lost generation's economic exclusion, has left Japan with a shrinking workforce and a strained pension system. The lost generation's lack of economic participation also stifled consumer spending and innovation, further weakening Japan's recovery. The government has struggled to address this crisis, hampered by the same rigid job culture that prioritizes fresh graduates and lifelong loyalty. Japan's government is now grappling with how to reintegrate the lost generation and adapt its labor market to a changing world. Efforts to support hikikomori and provide opportunities for older workers are underway, but progress is slow. The cultural emphasis on Shushin Koyo remains a significant barrier, as does the stigma against job switching. If Japan cannot reform its employment system and address its demographic challenges, the consequences could be dire. A dwindling workforce, coupled with an aging population, threatens economic stagnation or even collapse. Yet Japan's history of resilience suggests it may find a way forward. Japan is a land of contrasts, a beacon of progress with a shadow of vulnerability. Its lost generation and aging population are challenges that demand bold solutions. Whether Japan can overcome these hurdles and reclaim its place as a global leader remains uncertain. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories about the world's most fascinating nations. Thank you.